everybody, this is DJ Ty from agiprodj.com. NAMM 2009 coverage. I'm here in the Numark booth with Mike, and Mike's going to give us a quick overview of the brand new NS7 itch controller.
Hey, I'm Mike from Numark. I'm a DJ. I've been working with the NS7 since its baby stages, so we made sure that we put in everything that's you know, up to standards, and we'll cut the mustard for really demanding turntablists, mix guys, mobile guys. Perfect for mobile guys. It's all one piece. And we've got two decks, obviously, a mixer in the middle, and it's just a controller, so no CDs, no vinyl. There's a USB port on the back. It ships with Serato's itch software. Once that's installed, connect the USB to your laptop, and it's ready to go. There's XLR masters on the back, balance masters. There's also an RCA and booth output as well. The mixer is going to be very familiar to anybody that's a DJ. You got your EQs, your gain, master, booth, headphone, crossfader here, line channels, meter options, and up front we have a crossfader contour adjustment. We have the reverse fader start, and then we have two torque settings for the platters, high and lower torque. Up at the very top of the mixer though, there's the navigation section for getting around the software. You never have to touch the mouse. You can pop in and out of windows. If you look at the screen up there, I'm in the left side here, going through my crates. Now I go into here and I can select tracks. And you can load tracks to deck too from, so let's say I want to load the scratch tool to the right deck, bam, it's loaded, ready to go. Onto the turntables, we have, again, very familiar features, plus and minus buttons for DJs that have been using CD players, 3 pitch ranges, 8, 16, and 50%, key lock. We have a motor control, reverse switch, and then a bleep so you can reverse the audio but keep the track moving forward. The tap button above that allows you to tap in a tempo. If your track's got the wrong tempo or whatever, you can go backwards and forward. You can load tracks to deck just by hitting these previous and next track button, whatever crate you're in. Start and stop speeds, and then a real cool feature that's unique to NS7 is this touch strip. This is the equivalent to like needle dropping around a track. So if you go back up to the software on the right deck, there's that white marker. I'm basically going around the track. So say I want to get back here, there. That's where if I want to get to that point. If I want to get to this little breakdown over here, there, I'm ready to go. The looping section is really cool. There's two modes for looping. There's auto loops and manual loops. Auto loops will give you the option to go ahead and punch in an 8-bar, 4-bar, 2 or 1-bar loop right on the fly. And you can also get even tighter by hitting these multiply and divide buttons. You can make it bigger or even smaller, and then you can shift around left and right with the loop. On the front of the unit, over to the left side, there's a little audio input section with a 1/4-inch input and auxiliary RCA input, and then a little EQ section, and then your gain. You can send this signal to the crossfader, so if you had a turntable set up, you could scratch in a track, and you can play that track, and then pull the USB cable out, plug in another laptop, and now that guy's ready to go. So we solved the problem with having multiple DJs on one unit. Headphones to the right, and if you want, I can show you some stuff, play some audio.
Cool.
Okay. So let's see, we got
Those are cue points that you preset?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't even go through the cues.
I don't think so.
Yeah, this scratch track here, I set up ahead of time for the sake of doing demonstrations. I go ahead and set the cue points, 5 of them. All right, if you want to delete one, you just hit delete, they turn red, and then they turn red, and then I hit the button, it's gone. I just wanted to make sure that I could arm it again, just for the sake of the demonstration. And go ahead and hit it's lit, get rid of it, hit it again, it's there again. Over here, I'll do it with this track. Actually, I'll just load it to this deck. So we got this here. So you can play some drums by arming a cue point with a kick drum and a cue point with a snare drum. You can bang out a beat, do a little real-time remix, and make a pretty cool remix on the fly. I'll show you some loop stuff too. So auto loop, 2 bars, 1 bar, it's going to let me truncate the out point. So you can do some cool build-up stuff, you know.
What are your favorite features?
My favorite feature is just the accuracy of the scratching, to be honest with you. There's no latency whatsoever. Here, I'll let him scratch track here.
How is Itch different from Scratch Live?
There's really not much of a difference, actually. The file structure is set up the same way. It still reads playlists from iTunes, and the only thing that's different about it is that you can't use it without the NS7. So you can sit there and build your crates and stuff using its internal player, arm your cue points, and set your loops and stuff. You can do that. You can manage your files. But as far as actually DJing with it, you need the NS7.
Who is Numark targeting with this? Mobile DJs?
Mobile guys, because you know, like I said, it's all one piece. Gives you a lot of cool features to do some interesting stuff during mobile work, and we got a case from Odyssey, so it's one little coffin. And also, I would have to say scratch guys, obviously, and mix guys. I'm gonna load up a couple dance tracks and show you mixing, like flawless mixing with no headphones.
Cool.
Any tracks, I don't even know what I'm going to load right now. Load this one. Just a house track. Take another one. Let's see, that one. And this little meter right here is just going to tell me that my beats are off. So when I adjust this here and it turns white, that means I have the same BPM on both
So you just
decks.
adjusted the pitch bend.
Yep.
And it's giving you a visual representation
that my beats
your
are
beats are matched.
Yep. There's another way to do it too. So if you load real quick and you're really flying through tracks, you just hit sync, bam, turns white, it's ready to go.
Do me a favor and mess them up so they're not synced. Play it so it's not synced, so I can hear that they're off, and then hit your sync button.
It doesn't mix for you.
It won't do that.
No, and that's a good thing, because it still makes you involved with the music. You still gotta know when to play, when to drop that mix in. You know what I mean? It's gonna make the maintenance of beat matching easier. So when you're in the mix, you're writing a couple tracks together, you can have fun with the loops, you can have fun with the EQs and the cue points, and not have to sit there and monitor your mix and nudge the record forward or play with these bend buttons or whatever. But you still have to have some musicality about you, you know what I mean? So you still gotta be a DJ with an understanding of what's going on with your music too.
What is this piece selling for?
$12.99, and it'll ship in 3 weeks.
They'll be available in 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks for the overview.
Yep, thank you.